work this. I just. Okay. Y'all ready? Okay, go. Okay, let me set the scene for y'all. So you're gonna walk in a coffee shop, let's say Starbucks or Caribou, okay? You look at the menu and it's long and confusing. If there's one thing I know about college students, it's that they love coffee. They love the flavor, they love the caffeine. We all use it to write papers at 2 in the morning. And even if you don't like the taste of coffee, you might still like the caffeine. There's plenty of drinks you can get where you don't taste the coffee. I have credibility in this background because I used to be a barista at a different coffee shop, and now I'm currently a barista at Starbucks. So there's one thing I know, it's coffee. There are limitless options that you can get at a coffee shop, and I'm going to tell you the different types and what you're going to enjoy the most. First off, let's start with some easy things.
Left hook, right hook, straight kick. Where can you see all these things put together in one? Only the UFC.
So first off, there's 3 different types of roasts. So there's light, medium, and dark. So light is going to be, it's light, it's nutty, it has no oil, and it's not roasted after the first crack. So once it cracks, it's done. Medium, which is what y'all are probably used to, that's going to be no oil again, and it's just roasted before the second crack. And then dark is going to be oily, bitter, it's smoky. Sometimes people will say it tastes burnt. It's cracked to or beyond. And then that's according to coffeeroasters.com. And then I'm going to tell you 3 different ways to make coffee. So my 3 personal favorites are a French press, a pour over, and a drip. So a French press is considered the cleanest because it has no filter. And the drip compared to the French press is going to be a little bit weaker, and you're going to lose some of those valuable like coffee oils because you're using a filter and that's getting trapped in there. But this one's definitely the easiest for people because there's a lot of places like Keurig. It's automatic, you just set it, you can even set a timer, wake up, there's a cup of coffee for you. And then pour over, which is considered by like many like die-hard coffee fans is their favorite, so it's gonna have a higher caffeine and taste a little longer, and it goes through a filter, but you use specialized water temperature and filters and coffee beans to do that. And that is according to paleohacks.com. Now let's go for the types of espresso. So, a single shot is going to be a shot, and it's going to have cream on top. So if it has like a little tiny like tan cream on top, that's how you know if it's good. If it does not, it is not a good shot. So there's 3 different types. There's ristretto, long, and normal. So ristretto is going to be more coffee, less water, which you think would make it more bitter, but it actually makes it a lighter taste. So flat whites use ristretto. And then there's normal, which what y'all are used to. So that's what you're going to be getting in a latte or macchiato or whatever you get. And then there's long, so that's going to use more water, less coffee, and it's like roast, kind of has a roasty, smoky kind of flavor. And then when you order shots, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, solo, doppio, triple, and quad. So the first drink I'm going to talk about is an Americano. So this one's super easy. Espresso, hot water. That's it. Now we can discuss the good drinks that have milk in them. So this one's a latte. You guys know what a latte is. Espresso, steamed milk, a little bit of foam on top. And these are all according to the spaceeats.com. Then there's a flat white, very similar to a latte. It's going to have espresso and then steamed milk, no foam. And sometimes based on where you go, it's going to be ristretto. Shots instead of normal shots. There's cappuccino, espresso, steamed, foam milk. So it's gonna have a lot more foam. So if that's your favorite part of a latte, I would recommend a cappuccino. Macchiato, it's gonna have espresso, a dot of foam milk, and then the crema on top. So that's very good if you like the espresso taste, but you just want a little bit of milk. And then iced coffee, my personal favorite. I drink iced coffee in the winter. So there's cold brew versus iced coffee. So cold brew is going to be brewed cold. It's never heated up. It's twice as caffeinated as regular coffee and the iced coffee. It's less bitter, it's smoother, and it's like made to be iced. Iced coffee is brewed as normal coffee. It's cooled down by putting ice in it. It's just pretty much watered down normal coffee.
UFC has become a
So,
tradition from
when you get a drink, here's how much it's going to cost. If you get a coffee drink, it's going to cost a lot less than espresso. And if you get something with milk in it, it's going to cost more than, let's say, an Americano. So if you're the kind of person that's poor or doesn't want to have a lot of milk in theirs, I'd recommend Americano or a cup of coffee with a splash of milk. So, there are so many different combinations that you can get. And then we also talked about the roast, how to make them, espresso, and like different types of drinks. So I really hope that with this knowledge, you enjoy whatever you get next time and use it valuably.
Yet there are also rules outside of cage you cannot do.